Mikey to the rescue.
Yeah, always Mikey to the rescue.
That's why, like I said, he didn't know the word no. Needed help, he's there.
Friends remember a man killed while helping a friend on the side of the road.
That's exactly what friends say Mikey Shambellin was doing on the side of the interstate, helping a friend change a tire.
That's when deputies say a drunk mother with her toddler in the car crashed into the two men, killing them. Tonight, News 13's Marissa Lusetto spoke with Shambellin's friends and coaches. Marissa?
Dean, Jess, friends of the 21-year-old say he was a hard worker who loved wrestling and fixing up old cars.
It's never a call anyone wants to get.
He immediately called me.
Ben Hamrich was on the other end of the phone with the worst news.
As soon as I got the call, I just heard specific words and I just didn't believe it.
Their childhood friend Mikey Shambellin and his friend Lonnie Escovedo were on this stretch of I-25 last night around 6:30, changing a tire when deputies say Christy Noriega, drunk, veered off the highway, striking and killing both men. Today, we spoke to Shambellin's friends who tell us the Sandia High grad spent a lot of time with family and a lot of time working on his El Camino.
And it sat for a while, and actually just a few weeks ago he finally got it running, and that's the picture of him, just super happy.
They say when he was in high school, he was the jokester of the wrestling team. We spoke with one of his coaches who now works out of state.
We would get into talking about wrestling, and sometimes we would do moves in class, showing the other students what we were doing.
The two became so close, Shambellin was the first person to find out the name Coach David Holland picked for his son.
He's connected with my family. We named my son, actually, Mikey, and he got a huge kick out of that.
Everyone we spoke with had the same thing to say about the 21-year-old. He spent his life helping others. So no one was shocked to find out that's exactly what he left to do last night. Help Escovedo, who was his girlfriend's brother, change a tire.
Mikey to the rescue.
Yeah, always Mikey to the rescue.
That's why, like I said, he didn't know the word no. Needed help, he's there.
We've also been working to talk to the friends and family of Escovedo. They told us it was too soon. Back to you, Jess.
All right. Thank you, Marissa. Deputy Keith Elder says they got a 911 call about a drunk driver headed south on the interstate just minutes before the crash. Tonight, 31-year-old Christy Noriega is being held without bond after a judge found her to be a flight risk. She refused a breath test, so her blood was drawn. According to Facebook, she has 5 kids. Deputies say her 2-year-old son was with her, and they found liquor near her car.